wife is quite a cook.
Well, from what she tells me, you're the cordon bleu of Peyton Place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have picked up a few recipes in my wanderings. Let me help you.
No, I'll manage somehow.
Yeah, it's like chicken mandarin from Hong Kong.
She's been telling you.
Hong Kong.
It's quite a city. At least it was when I was there last, and possibly still is.
Yeah, well, maybe someday. You know, it's funny, but all the time I was in prison, I kept dreaming of getting back here.
And now? Hong Kong?
Well, eventually, Matt.
With Connie?
With Connie. I've been to lots of exotic places like Hawaii, New Zealand, South Pacific, but I always had too much company, like 100 guys aboard ship. And every now and then some Zeros or kamikazes just to make things a little more interesting.
Oh, I'll get it.
No, it's all right, Connie, I'll get it. Excuse me, Matt.
Hi, come in. I tried to get by earlier.
Oh, no problem at all. Matt's here.
Oh, fine. Hello, Matt. Connie?
Michael?
Michael?
May I get you some coffee?
No, thanks.
No trouble.
No, I'm sure doctors get enough coffee as it is. About the keys,
Oh, I'll get them.
Are you moving back in?
To the beach house, yes.
Well,
Michael's always felt at home at the beach.
I wasn't about to make a comment.
There'll be plenty of comments, Matt.
I don't doubt it.
You sure I can't get you something?
No, thanks, Connie.
Here they are, Mike.
Oh, thank you.
You moving in tonight?
No, I'm just going to move a couple of things in. Connie, thanks for the coffee I didn't have. Listen, is it all right if I drop by the Channery, write your check?
Oh, sure, anytime.
Can you drop me off at the square?
Sure, Matt.
Oh,
don't
Matt.
forget. Matt, it's early.
It isn't late.
There's some things I have to do. Good night, Connie.
Good night.
Elliot?
Good night, Matt. Good night, Mike. Strange.
Matt, so formal.
Oh, you'll get used to us. So will we.
I wonder.
About us? What about the beach house?
Drop you off at the Clarion?
No, just park at the inn. I'll walk over. Michael, I'm curious. Why the move?
Matt, you were one of the first people I met when I came to Peyton Place, remember?
Indeed I do.
We had a talk, and I told you how lonely a hotel room can be in a big city.
I remember that, too. See, the reporter in me never forgets a fact.
Well, I came here to find people and a home. And I found a place in this town. A place where I could live. I might as well go back there now that I can.
In a hurry?
No?
Well, there's something I've been meaning to give you.
All right.
You know, it's funny the twists and turns the mind takes. I was thinking of Eli.
Eli Carson, why?
Loneliness. For years we played checkers together. I thought that's the way it was going to stay. One night I called him and said, how about a game? No. He was going to spend the evening with his son, his daughter-in-law, his grandchild. All of a sudden, he has a whole new life. And I want to change, but I'm not so sure now. Maybe I'm jealous.
Well, that's permissible, Matt.
Do you know what they're going to carve on my tombstone?
It's not like you to be morbid.
I'm being pragmatic, not predictive. They're going to write in great, bold, big Roman-type letters, Matthew Swain, newspaperman. He was an observer in life, not a participant. He reported on life. He advertised it. He put it on the front page. He gave it a 6-column spread. He congratulated the new parents and the new marrieds, and he consoled the divorced and the kin of the deceased. Michael, where is the record of his own life?
Matt?
Michael, you have to meet life along the way.
Good evening, Doctor.
I'll just be a minute.
Fine. Oh, Mr. Court, what's this, your evening constitutional?
I always like the town this time of night. Join me?
Well, I'm afraid not tonight.
Another time, then.
All right?
Good night.
Good night.
Even Dodd took forever to finish this, but have it now as a house gift.
Well, my first copy of the Clarion. Dr. Michael Rossi to practice in Peyton Place. Well, it sounds kind of promising, doesn't it?
Has Peyton Place fulfilled the promise?
Well, all in all, I think I can say a definite yes.
Look, about the beach house, people will talk. Let them say anything they want. You have to live your life.
I intend to, Matt. Thank you.
Good night, Michael.
Good night.
Just when it looks like they're about to catch this poor little boy, a ship arrives, you see, with people coming to take them all off the island. And then the captain comes up and he sees them all in this hideous war paint, and he thinks they've all been playing a game. And that's the end.
Well, there's another book I don't have to read.
I'm sorry, I have a habit of doing that, don't I?
Oh, it's part of your charm.
And the one thing you can't bear is a lady with charm. My evening is complete. I made Rodney Harrington smile tonight. You know, you look almost handsome when you smile.
You know, your house has a nice view of the street.
I don't suppose they're looking at us.
Now that you mention it, how are you folks?
My folks or my father?
Give the little lady a silver dollar.
They're fine. They're trying to forget what happened. Maybe we should do the same.
Give the little lady 2 silver dollars.
Elliot.
You know that there are 182 squares on the ceiling, and 3 of them are chipped. What are they doing out there?
They're talking.
Talking about what?
Everything and anything.
Doesn't that bother you?
Rodney? Oh, I used to worry about him and Allison, but I've learned to trust him. And to respect him.
Elliot Carson, instant father, has his 2nd strike.
Take as many as you like.
Thank you for a lovely evening. I did enjoy it.
Well, thank you for enjoying it. Allison.
Oh, it's you. What did you do? Forget your key?
I thought it might be easier if I just rang.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
I thought it would ease Norman's mind if I told him that your grandfather was convinced your mother didn't commit the murder.
Why open it up again? It's a closed issue.
It's admitting to yourself you chose between them and their grandfather's interests.
I acted perfectly ethically.
Only if you recognize the choice.
Why the devil did I have to bring that up?
It has to be faced.
I want to like that boy, but every time I look at him, I see his father. I see the man who sent me to prison for 18 years.